Welcome back, everyone. At the time of recording, I just finished the PlayStation 2 collection series. We're moving on to the Sega Genesis, because Genesis does what Nintendo don't. I'm going to start with the games that are in a case, I guess. This one's kind of in a cardboard thing, but oh well. So, starting off with Sonic, because hopefully this becomes a thumbnail, honestly. But I don't know. I'll see. But anyways, we got Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. Now, I don't own Sonic 3 yet. I mean, technically, I guess I do on the PlayStation 2. But I want to try to get the original cartridge and its lock-on chip, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say lock-on chip. I should say lock-on technology, as they call it. But these are great games to own if you're a fan of Sega or even the Genesis. And I kind of like having these on their side, kind of like this. Next, we got Toy Story. There's always seemed to be at least one Disney-owned or something associated with Disney in every bit of my libraries. But anyways, the case itself kinda is not in good shape, but I bought it like this. And unfortunately, if it does get beyond saving, I will have to recycle it. And I'll just have to keep the cartridge loose. But I wanted to show off the cartridge and its packaging, because I don't know how long it's going to last. Now, this game is notoriously difficult because games of the 4th generation weren't intended to be fair. That's the only way I could put it. Fair gameplay wasn't invented yet, in my opinion. But, I don't know. If you like to have a challenge, I guess it's a game for you, I guess. I would not recommend it, though. Alright, my only Tengen game. I don't know what the writing or who the writing is about. I tried to clean it off a bit. I stopped when I kind of damaged the sticker but yeah. This is the only Tengen game I own for the Sega Genesis. And it's Miss Pac-Man, which is a pretty cool game. Yeah, I just had to make sure the pins were alright. I I feel like I take care of my games the best of my ability. Next, we got another copy of Sonic 2. I actually bought this a long time ago, around the time I bought my Genesis. It's secondhand. But I bought this copy later on. I'm probably going to end up selling this at a thrift store or a gaming store. Give someone else a chance. Because I don't usually like to own more than one copy of a game on the same platform. Unless there's a very good reason for it. Now, we got all the non-sport related Genesis games out of the way. And believe me, I didn't expect how many sports games that I was going to have for the Genesis. Given I really don't, I'm not a sports person, but I end up buying games like Primetime NFL Football, which I never really played. It just for collection purpose. I mean, this car was, I think I tried cleaning it a bit, but some of this was already there. John Madden Football 93. Rest in peace, John Madden. '96. And 98. Which, oddly enough, is Madden, I think, if I'm right, Madden 98 is like the last time John Madden video games actually appeared on a Sega console. I just remember Sega and EA kind of went their separate ways around the time, I guess, Madden 98 came out. Then of course my only 32X game, which I do not own a 32X yet, but I got one just in case I ever do get one. Star Wars Arcade, because I love Star Wars. That's the only reason why I got it. And that was my Sega Genesis collection. Not as much as the PlayStation 2, but nevertheless, I'm trying to build it up. Anyways, as I was saying in the last video, I want to show games that I purchased this month. So I might as well throw in this video since the library I got is pretty short. First up, we got Super Mario Odyssey. Sorry about the glare again. Super Mario Odyssey came out in like 2017. And not as a launch title, but it might as well have been. Because this was an early example of how, I guess in a way, how the Switch worked. And, of, I guess, the new kind of standard for Mario, I guess. It's like a hybrid between uh Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Galaxy, but this is way better than Galaxy in my opinion. Plus, some Nintendo Switch cartridges are now coming down in price, especially first party, so why not? Next we got Mortal Kombat 3, which, I mean, I got Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch, but you cannot deny that there's something special about the original trilogy, I guess, on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. So I always wanted to go back and try these games for myself. And of course I got Super Mario Brothers 2. And if you've seen my NES, I guess part 1 of my Nintendo games video, I had the first Super Mario Brothers, but I'm still short Super Mario Brothers 3. That I could have the trilogy of Mario games for the NES. It's weird. The NES has the most amount of mainline Mario games on it than any other home console. Hell, I think the Wii U only had one. And technically the Switch has two. Because 3D Land, 3D World, whatever it's called, got ported to the Switch. But yeah. Anyways, I like collecting Nintendo games. Especially older ones. Save them from being blown into. And the last one, which is, as of the time of recording this video, as you see in my PlayStation 2 video, I got this game pretty recently. A Crash Mind Over Immune. And I really don't like how the vibe of the game is. But I'm willing to try it. But, I don't know. And those were the games that I recently picked up. With how the pandemic is going, I don't expect to be able to buy another game this month. That's why hey, I throw on this collection update in with this video. Yeah. Anyways, I like to say thank you all for watching, and let me know if there's a game I am missing for the Genesis, PlayStation. Who knows? Any console you see on this channel. And eventually I will do a console video where I show the consoles that I do have. But that's a whole nother day. Probably a whole nother month. I hope everyone's having a good day, and keep your controllers plugged in, I guess. And don't blow into cartridges. don't.